Hello, everyone. I'm the okayest bassist. Sorry I was late. I was turning doors to be closed so no one would hear my wife yelling at her friend in the other room. I'm the okayest bassist. This is the BASSics Volume 47. This is a weekly-ish podcast that I do geared towards, sorry, I'm all sweaty, geared towards newer players, typically content that I would like to have known back when I was starting. I am trying a new thing. If I can get it to work. This? Sure. Ha ha. I have taken my wife's computer. If I do this, will it? That's the opposite of what I want. Can I have the opposite? This? Is that better? Is it worse? Seems better. So, if anyone else from the group jumps in or wants to, that's awesome. If not, that's fine too. This week, I was just going to do what I've wanted to do before. I'm just going to go and show some things I've seen and generally just do kind of a what's out there for sale, what I think's a good deal, that kind of stuff. So we're going to go to reverb.com. So here's what we have. Of course, we're going to search bass. Now, I don't know before that, actually. Let's do GOC guitars, and you will be able to see what I just ordered, which is one of these. Oh, isn't it pretty? So this is the GOC Guitars Illumina B. It's a 37 to 34 multi-scale, so it's the same setup as like a Dingwall as far as scale length. There are the two pickups real close together, so I guess at that instance it's a lot like the NG2, which had the two pickups, not the three like in the combustion or in my, if I do this, or in my D-Rock. Um, they're $9.95. That's brand new. Now these are pre-order. I don't think they're going to increase price, but they might. Um, I have seen a lot. I've talked with their distribution people. Um, the orange, it wasn't even a color they originally said they were going to do. There are quite a few. So if I go back, you'll be able to see them. Why some of them don't show the pick guard and then some do. I do think the black is cool because it shows the grain almost sandblasted. I don't think the orange does that. The green shows it, so it might just be the lighting. I was really tempted on this green, but the orange really caught me. But then there's also purple. I really wanted a pink, not gonna lie. Pink looked super awesome. Purple was neat, but I just got the bongo and it's purple, so I don't need two purple bases. But yeah, they have cool stuff, good price. The orange one that I just ordered, I think was 1200 with the tax, shipping, all that good stuff. So um, as I get more information, I will give you more information. Now, if we go back to Reverb, once again, search bass. And because it's me, and this is the stuff I want to look at, I'm going to go into the filters, and I'm going to say 5-string, because that's what I like. And I'm not going to search by best match. I want the new stuff. I want the stuff that just got posted, hasn't been snatched up by anybody. So what do we have? Let's see here. Have any of this that looks interesting to me? Not really. None of that, none of that, none of that. Wait a minute. I don't want parts. I want just bases. Why are we showing parts? Whatever. So let's see here. I'm not seeing anything that specifically tickles my fancy. I was hoping this would be a pretty good set. There's a BTB. I haven't had standard BTB. I've had a couple of BTBs. They've been pretty nice. I really liked the single cut that I had. The 876SC, something like that. It was the single cut. I liked it. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. There's another BTB. That's 6-string though. That's above my pay grade. It's too many strings. Well, I thought there'd be cooler stuff. There's pretty cool. There's a dingwall. Dingwalls, a couple of them. Pretty neat. Recently listed. Well, of course, they're all recently listed. I sorted by the most recent. Okay, so a bunch of dingwalls. So somebody just got in a dingwall shipment and started listing. That's the thing with Reverb. Let's just, there's a condition. Let's just remove the new stuff. Condition. Where's condition? New and used. No. I want used. We can go B stocks. That's okay. Add that. Mint typically means new. Excellent. Very good. That'll take care of it. Now let's see what's there. Did it keep us on the second page? No, it did the first page. Good. Reverb's done some weird stuff when I've searched. I've gone on Reverb before and searched stuff and then changed the filters and been on like page 3, and then it just still has me on page 3 and have to go back because I missed stuff after it filtered down. Got Dingwall. What do we got? EMG, 40 DC, and 8. Those are active. Don't care. Don't know why I even care about those pickups. I already have like 5 EMG HZ passives over there. Huh. I've seen the white ones. I had one of these, but there was the white one with the gold hardware and the maple neck, and it was super nice. Like, I don't regret that I got rid of it because it wouldn't have gotten played that much, but it was nice. It's one of those that, like, if I still had it, I might, well, if I still had it, I'd just get rid of it now, but it's one of those that I wouldn't mind having again. Hey, Ivan have one of those for sale myself. Don't remember how much because I listed it and then I dropped it off at the local music shop because they had no 5 strings at all. They don't buy a whole bunch of my basses anymore, mostly because I don't have a bunch to sell. And they got out of just buying things. They prefer the consignment because they make a little money, but they don't have to pay out a whole bunch at the beginning. But they now have no 5 strings, and almost everything they've bought from me has sold. So I have awesome taste. They should just have been buying my stuff whenever I told them to buy it. Hello, Floof. I didn't. I just saw that there was a message. You are welcome to join if you would like, Floof person. I was going to say Mr. Floof, but you go by they and them. So, Your Highness, Your Majesty, Your Holiness. That's a good one. There we go. You're welcome to join if you would like. What do we have? Ibanez Bay EHB. Those aren't the original pickups. Those should have had with upgrades. Yeah, looks like a little bit. What do we got? What do they say? This base had stock Bartolini BH2 pickup upgraded to Nordstrand Zen Blade pickups. And with the exception of a few minor dings and scratches, it's in great physical shape. See photos. It's interesting. I don't really notice the difference of when people change out pickups, like sonically. Looks like everything on it probably fine. Neat looking pickups, but I would not be able to, like, that's annoying to me, is that the strings and then the pickups are like different distances from the center of those line pole pieces. So that's weird to me. Oh, you guys can't see that. I clicked it and it opened a new tab. I thought it was on the same tab. My apologies. I just stole this laptop so that I could try this, and I'm happy it works because everything else is running off the iPad because it had all the stuff. So there's another. What is this? Is that the same one? They do the same thing. No, that's the 6 string. That's the 6 string. Okay. Dang it. Stop opening new tabs. Open in this tab. This one is the one I clicked on. That's a 6 string, so it has the weird little 2 thin individual pickups per humbucker thing. I am not seeing anything interesting. Aha. Well, I don't know who's watching, whether they be ladies, gentlemen, children of all ages, children of no age. Maybe it's just a pregnant person. Oh, now it's up to 4. So, the 2 who just joined, they only did because they could sense that the irresistible force of boredom that is myself and Mr. Chris Volpini are uniting once again. And there he is. He is very tiny compared to my giant head, but it's okay because we're both. Do what?
I don't know how to fix that zoom and all that. I'm not.
Yeah, I don't either. I just get closer.
Not the most technologically inclined person.
So this, I wish it would just open. Can I hit open in? I don't want open in new tab. I want open in this tab, but okay.
Did you say 2 people joined?
Watching. There were 2, and then there were 4, and then you got on, and now there's 3. So I mean, Pastor Groove's watching. Hello, Pastor Groove. What's your opinion on this, Chris? I remember when these came out, and I love this finish. I love
so I'll be honest, I don't pay too much attention to the sound gear line. I mean, that's cool. It looks cool. I never cared for those necks. The last sound gear that came out that I used to really like them. The last one that came out do you remember there was a line called the SRX 700? It was a neck through. It had a really stupid, they were prone to issues with the bridge because they only did one set screw per saddle, and the bridges would always have issues, but the bases themselves were always fantastic. That's my favorite Ibanez I think that they ever made. other than maybe the BTB line. I have a very high opinion of as well, but the yeah, I really liked those SRX 700s. The Carol K. You ever see those videos with Carol K? She's playing an
Uh,
Ibanez.
I've seen some, yeah.
That red like cherry burst Ibanez that she's always. That's an SRX 700. And like with flat wound strings and all that, those basses sound really good. It's just
I've
it's
had
hard to find a good one though.
I've never had one of those. I've had three, four, four, four different BTBs.
I,
Um, but
I do
yeah.
like the BTVs.
See, I liked when this one was announced. I don't care for like I don't like that the back's just gray. Like that to me just makes it boring, but it blends nicely with the maple to me. But I do love the body and matching headstock on that. That is, I think that's cool. Like the gold burl and then it fades to the light. I don't know about
Yeah, and
calling it
I'm not gonna hate
Mars. I just find Mars gold an interesting thought because Mars is orange because it's rust. So
them.
I
Whatever.
could have
That's
picked
the
some.
name, but the
You're talking about one of these.
yes, yeah, I'm a big fan of those. But yeah, it is hard. Like they are prone to bridge issues.
I like that it's a four string, and then it has these four stripes of wood. That just funny to me.
Yeah,
Like a sunset captured in wood. Fantastic ash grain
oh
with
yeah,
rosewood stripes and beautiful, vibrant
I like
sunburst
how
finish.
everything for sale on Reverb is rare. That it's like every product description. It's this is rare. It's like there's like four of them on here. It's not that rare, but
This single set screw that works in 800 billion bridges across the world. I have the rarest one because it's mine. I mean, it looks neat.
you ever like go looking on here and see like people selling original pick guard screws from a 65 precision base or something and trying to get like $300 for it, and it's just like there's no way to verify. It's that they're old screws,
These
and
might have
B, it's
come
like
out
even
of
if
an
they are
original
real,
Stingray. They might have come out of the junk drawer in my grandfather's machine shop. You don't know, but I said it's true.
yeah, that kind of the collector side. I've never been into that.
See, I had one of these, if it will. Oh, it stopped screen sharing. Why did it do that? Share screen. Stop sharing.
Is my
There we go.
fan or anything too loud? No, that's a BTB I don't like.
See, I had one, well, it was a five string, not a
I don't like
six.
the way they look.
I had one like this, but the wings were black. And then the back of it was a beautiful like red stain. What really irritates me is if you go on Ibanez's website, they have the wiring diagram and it shows two switches and that one of them's an active passive and the other's the mid frequency selector. None of them have ever, that I can find, have ever had the passive switch, but it's the official wiring diagram. It was annoying. Didn't like it. Share this tab. And then we have Bully's favorite bass of all time right here. Just throw that out there.
You see, they brought it back, kind of.
The Spirit.
Well, they brought back the NS Design is doing something.
Oh,
Something.
their wing.
Well, it's called the Fin, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's a multi-scale, whatever, but it's like the old Steinbergers. It's made out of carbon fiber, like the old ones.
I want to play one of these.
It's pretty cool. I know a guy that has one. I played one.
The Spectre Dimension.
Yeah, that exact. Yeah.
See, I want the multi-scale, and when we were at NAMM, they offered to let us all try them, and I didn't play anything at NAMM. I wasn't going to take I'm too much of a risk. I'm not gonna drop a thing. If I drop
Oh,
mine, it is what it is. If I'm at a store, that thing is for sale. If I'm at NAM and it's like the prototype, no, no, no.
uh,
I might this year, but I did
yeah,
not.
I'm gonna bully you into it because I'm gonna
But
be there this
I
year.
want, I
No,
wanted to.
live it up, man. That's what
So
it's there for.
Sono he brought two Bass House, and Ibanez, that I guess Ibanez had gotten like a lawsuit from Spectre because the back of it was curved like the Spectre's, and it was comfy. I played it, but like I want to try one of these, but the price tags just, I just can't do it. I can't. I've not
I'm not a big
played
Spectre
one.
guy.
Do what?
I'm not a big Spectre guy.
Like again, I just want to try one. Like everyone who tried them at the Spectre booth while we were there liked them. Well, that's a pickup choice. What the heck
Oh
is
yeah,
that?
Lobster had one of those.
Oh, well, that's
I
a
still
weird
have.
looking. Yeah.
I don't
Well,
think I don't remember, but I don't think she liked it.
I don't remember a video of hers with.
She did a video on it. I know that, but I don't remember if she liked it.
I had one like this.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. To me, it looks like an elephant, but
I mean,
it just doesn't. It's something
but
about single cut. Like there, every once in a while, I'll see a single cut that I like the way it looks.
this should have been on the front. I think
Eh,
that looks way better than the black.
yeah, maybe.
But either way, I'm fine with the front and I'm fine with the back, but I'm not fine with both of them. I don't like that. If they'd put the black back here, or if they'd put the red up here with the matching headstock, like for ease of use, they could have just done this part black. I'd have been fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't fight off on looks very often.
No,
I'm more about like the neck. The neck is what I'll really be get picky about.
I'm all about the rule of cool. If it looks cool, I'm more likely to want to play it.
I mean that Lakeland that I bought that I sent you a picture of. I don't think the relic job on it is all that great. But the thing plays and sounds
You could
phenomenal.
tie it to the back of your car and drag it around the block a couple
Yeah,
times.
I mean it's not bad. Like I'm messing with it right now. I'm getting the pickup balanced, but it's not like it's bad. It's just like I don't know why. I don't know. Relicking is always kind of just like a. I get that it's just it's a look, it's a theme or whatever, but
Like I said,
this
the
thing
only
I bought it.
person.
Um, this is a really cool series that they do for Sweetwater, um, but they have a roasted neck. It's basically they have their custom stuff, and then they have their mass-produced USA stuff, and then you go down into the Skylines. But this is the same price as any mass-produced USA, but you get the relic finish and you get the roasted neck, which the relic finish I don't really care about, but the roasted neck, like we were talking about last time, I'm not sure that it's any more stable or anything, but I just like the way they look and feel.
Yeah.
So,
Why is the one knob not matching, Chris? Why did you do that?
well, I didn't. You have to ask
As
them why they did that.
as the owner of Reverend, why
Yep,
did you do this?
you'd have to ask them. Um,
I just I,
I think it's kind
mm,
of cool.
mm,
That's your blend for the pickups. It's
mm.
volume tone blend. But I mean, it's just a push on knob. You can replace it.
Well, you can, but still, I don't like it. Now, if it was like these were active and that was like an easy way to identify like a push pull or something like that, I just on the for the rest no. Uh, my aesthetic choices are weird and my opinions are odd, but it's
Yeah, and
fine.
I'm when it comes to aesthetics, I almost never have an opinion. It's just kind of like yeah,
Yep,
it's
that's a base.
yep.
I do like these. I saw one of these. I did hold one of these at NAM
They
because
look cool.
that Pale Moon Ebony looks cool. The problem, like, I think it was with PMT. in UK how they closed, and like one of the things they cited was like people would come in, play stuff, and then go online and order it cheaper. And it's like obviously
Yes.
it's like brick and mortar stores, yeah, they have a hard time keeping up with online because you can go online and one you might go in and try one and be like, yeah, I really like this. Like if I were to go to a store and try a Spectre, and I was like, yes, I absolutely love this. I'm not just going to buy the Spectre that's there. At the very least, I'm going to pull out my phone. I'm going to go on Reverb. I'm going to go on, any of the websites and be like, okay, how much is theirs versus how much is it at this store? And then if the store can wheel and deal, cool. If they can't, then okay. I mean, people are going to go with what saves them the money. Um, let's see. Got some comments that I didn't see while I was looking at the other screen. I'm actually really appreciate that, but I'm real tired from work today, so I'm audience. Fair enough. I appreciate you audiencing. Plan is to record tomorrow, though, maybe even tonight, but we'll see. Well, you'll see. We won't see until you actually post anything. Then we saw Pastor, and I said hello. Dino says, yo, bros, hello. Got that Corvette owner mentality. It'd be great if I knew what I was talking about when I said that, or when they said that about what I said. I'm looking for a 5-string P bass. Give me some options.
Schecter.
Fender,
Does
Schecter,
it have to just be P or can it be a PJ? Some people are weird
Sire,
about that.
Ibanez,
Yamaha, the 7.3,
Yamaha.
7.3.4, the BB 7.3.4 and 7.3.5. He said 5 string, right?
Yeah.
So 7.3.5A for Yamaha.
Jackson,
It just
Sharpbell.
depends if he's wanting like a straight up P bass. That limits options, but if you don't care if it's a PJ, then you have a lot of options.
Floof said that the Corvette mentality was about everything being rare. Yes,
Um,
this mass-produced thing that I have is rarer than the other 6 that you can see by
that
searching.
when the mods increase the value, that always drives me nuts too. It's like nah.
Well, like my wife once, I had one of the Harley Bentons, like the they were based off an Aria Pro, but Bully has the white one with the roasted neck that he got from Lob, and I had a 4-string that was like the natural body with the
Oh,
roasted neck,
okay. I'm sorry.
and
I,
it
you
was
said
a
it was based off of
PJ.
Mario.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a rip off of theirs.
Well,
Um,
I was thinking of like the RBs,
oh,
the SB body shapes, but you're talking about that like Detroit. They're the Fendery looking thing that they made.
but I had the pickups that came in the one I had buzzed really badly, like just hum out the world. So I ended up just upgrading them to EMG Geezer Butler passives, and took care of that problem. Upgraded the tuners to Hipshot ultralights just to get it balanced a little better. Um, but then when I went and sold it, my wife was like, "How much did you get for it?" I was like, "I got $200 for it." She goes, "How much did it cost?" I said, $200. Well, didn't you put money into it? Yeah. How much? About $300.
Doesn't add value.
About to say I had a $200
I think
base with
models.
$200 worth of mods, and I got $200, so I broke even somewhere.
Yeah, I think sometimes it could help you. Like I don't know on what planet I would be looking for a Gibson bass, but if I was, if somebody already had the hip shot replacement bridge and I had to deal with that stupid 3 point, then I would be more likely to buy
Oh
that.
yeah, I saw a person on
I
my
think the
Facebook
one
locals
I
who
think
had one of the EBOs, the Epiphone like EVO or EV3 or one of the SG shaped bases with the mudbucker only, and they had the hip shot on there, and they were asking $120, and I was like, that's how much that bridge cost.
yeah,
So,
but it doesn't. I mean, yeah, get it. I'd say.
but well, this was a long time ago, but like I was like, someone could buy that and then just turn around and sell the bridge for almost that same amount of money. Or if someone, to your point, if they were buying a Gibson or had a Gibson, they could just buy the Epiphone that had it
Yeah.
and then swap it over and be like, It's not any
We have
better.
I've fought the urge a few times, and now I'm just kind of like I don't really want it, so it's cool. But we have at work we have what's the two pickup 34-inch scale SG Epiphone, whatever that is. We have one,
I
and
think it's just the SG unless it's the EB3.
I can't remember, but
I don't know.
it's a new old stock, so it was actually made in Indonesia instead of China like the newer ones, and there's been a couple times I've wanted to snatch it up and just mod it and have fun with it, but
I can
I
make
know what
this
I would do. I
better.
would do all these mods and everything, and then I'd never play the thing again because that's what I want to do. I want to do the mods. I don't care about playing it.
I
Um,
want to buy this base because it deserves to be better, but then I'm not
I just
dealing
like to
with it.
mess with stuff.
Move closer to me. I'll let you put upgrades all over my stuff. That's fine. I'll just
Most of the upgrades I do aren't really upgrades. It ends up being a lateral move most of the time. I modded my I have this Triad 5 string that I use a lot for live work, and I modded it all out. The one thing I did, I'm glad I did, is I hooked the bridge pickup up to a switch. That way you could get every possible pickup configuration. And then I changed the pickups, and I changed them to Delano's, and they're fine, but it sounds exactly the same as as the last pickups.
So, a complaint I have that Ibanez will never hear because I'm not important or noticed is that this finish right here, why is it not on any of the multi scales? That is a beautiful finish. I love this red finish,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not available on the multi. It's only available on the parallel fret, and that's annoying.
And those are basically the EHB is just the sound gear neck, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I don't think so because it's missing a headstock.
But I mean, dimension wise, I think it's the same as sound
Maybe.
gear.
I don't know.
They feel the same.
I really love the feel of the EHB necks. I really like the feel of the maple ones better than the Wenge and Panga Panga. But with the red, that Wenge and Panga Panga looks amazing. And I would love to have this in a multi-scale. I would replace the blue one with that red any day. But that's just me. It's just annoying. Hey, look, a Space 5. I sold one of those. Well, there you go. ESP Stream. I had one of these. Not this model.
You
I
still get
had
them
one.
for nothing.
Huh?
There was a time where you could get those for nothing.
I got one from what was it? Base Shop Seattle. They're in Seattle. It's Base Shop or something like that. I found it on Reverb. It was listed at I think it was either $7.99 or $8.99. Just on a whim, it was in the honey glow finish, something like that. And I sent them an offer for 700, and they sent back find our official website. But of course, Reverb won't let them send a link.
Mm-hmm.
So I simply Googled the name of the sales uh, shop on Reverb, found it, and they had it on their website for 700. So they put it on Reverb, but marked it up $200. Of course, thinking
Oh,
people
they had to, yeah, for the
they have to
fees.
pay the fees plus people are going to haggle. So they sent it to me. I've told this story before, but they sent it to me and I thought that something was weird. I thought it had two master volumes and it turns out one of the pickups was dead. Like took it to a guy, he tested it. It was like it sometimes worked, most of the time was dead. And they were like, do you want to return it? Obviously, we're fine with that. And I was like, well, I have a couple questions because you guys listed that it was all original, but these aren't the original pickups and these aren't the original knobs. And one of these has a knob where it's supposed to have an active passive switch. And they were like, oh, we just figured it was all original. We're sorry. Hey, how about this? we will pay for what it costs for you to get a new pickup and have it installed. And I was like, well, it's EMG, so installation is me, because even I'm not afraid to do that. And
Are
I
they
just ended,
solderless?
yeah.
Okay.
So I ended up going and looking, and I think for one new pickup, it was like $100, and then someone had a used set on Reverb for 90. So I was like, I'm just going to order this. And they were like, yeah, sounds good. Here's $100 back. So it was pretty neat. The only thing that sucked about it, I really love the shape. I think the shape is super cool, but it suffers from Thunderbird syndrome. It's a cool shape on the body, and then oh, absolutely. Not as bad as a Thunderbird because it doesn't have a 12-foot long headstock, but um, if my skill at oh hey, there are my bases. Those two are mine. If you're watching, if you're one of the 4 people watching and you want one of these bases, send a message. Say you saw it on the live stream. I'll give you 20% off. But no, if my technician luthiering skills were anyway near what like I would love them to be, that stream would have been a prime candidate for a headless conversion. But so let's see here. Let's try this.
Did a P5 guy respond back that if he cares about a jazz pickup or not?
Oh, that was Dino, and Dino said just P, no J, maple neck and fretboard.
Schecter. Schecter has one. Nope. ER.
Too bad. Okay, it's not too bad. Schecter. Well, okay.
There it is. First one.
Well, there you go.
That, and it comes in like a sunburst.
So there you go, Dino. There's the one Chris sends. Wholehearted recommendation. Endorsed.
It's not wholehearted. I've never played one, but on paper it's good. Like it's got the wheel.
It is. It's just a P.
Well, it's got the truss rod wheel. It's got graphite reinforced neck. Bridge looks good. I mean, Schecter does pretty good stuff usually.
I always love seeing the toe tags on them because I've seen some that have a toe tag and the toe tag has like $4.99 and they're asking $600. It's like, okay, I see what's going on.
$4.99 to the guy that walks in the shop and buys it.
Oh, it's got string through. Look at that. So there you go, Dino. Yeah. Also, hello, Give Me Java.
It would be a 30. I think it's a 35-inch scale, but I'm not 100%. String through body doesn't do anything.
Yes, it is a 35.
Thoroughly convinced that stringing through the body does nothing.
It takes some of the string away.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
I think that looks cool.
Yeah, they didn't make it in a 5-string though. It does look cool. They don't like. I don't know. I've never played one, but I saw them at NAMM one year. They looked nice. I don't like that the pick guard is like translucent.
So this one's maple too. Oh, that's a 4.
Never mind. And it has a jazz pickup. He said he wanted a. They make that bass in a 5, but it has a jazz pickup.
Oh, well, see. There is.
I actually really like that Model T Exotic, whatever that is.
You know what that looks like to me is a Frank Bello.
Well, whatever.
With the anodized instead of the mirror.
Yeah.
So here's 5.
Another one with that's like spalted and with a black pickguard.
Yeah. But it's not a maple. There's a maple.
Prototype. Yeah, that's cool.
That inlay. Can I zoom in?
That's that. So it looks like they might have been thinking about doing a 5-string version of that bass, and it's
That
active.
inlays are neat. That's a pretty wood, whatever it is.
Zebra wood. Looks. Is it active? I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's got 3 knobs, so chances
Can't see
are.
those pictures of the back. Does it have a battery box?
Nope. So what? Volume, tone, maybe, or volume?
Or
Well, it's
it's
only
really
one
annoying to
pickup.
change a battery.
Have to take
It's
off
got
the
to be
cable.
active. Go, scroll down and see what it says. It
Has a
says nothing.
piece. Has a P stamped on the back of the headstock for prototype or precision pickup, maybe. I don't know. 9 pounds, 35-inch scale, 18 millimeter spacing.
String spacing's tighter than I would like, but
Well, you like the 30 millimeter spacings that come on the Lakelands.
19. I like 19. I like.
Well, I'm going to throw in, if we're just looking at Schecter, I like this one. That's pretty. But
I don't know what the deal is with the. Because if it's active, then that's going to be a bitch and a half to change that battery, and that would get annoying fast.
convert it to passive.
Eh.
All basses deserve to be passive.
Eh.
So let's just
I have a
try.
couple active. I don't really use the active preamp though.
Let's just try.
I'm going to like precisions for everything now. Well, not necessarily recording, but I think all my live work is going to be done on precisions.
So there's a Fender, but it's got that looks like that's the Fireball pickup, isn't it? From the Meteora?
No, I don't know. They did yeah, that's an American Deluxe. So that's an older American Deluxe. That used to be a. There's another one right there. Scroll up all the way on the right. Nope,
Yeah.
down a little bit. Down. That with the maple board. Yeah, that used to be the Precision Deluxe. I grew up going to the store called CA House, and they used to have a 4-string one that was like a amber finish, like an amber natural. I used to love messing with. That's the other thing is Fender's got a P5 with maple board.
That's a pretty color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool.
I like how many results were there when I put in Schecter P bass? 32 results for Schecter P bass. But when I search for P bass, we have 36 results, and none of them are Schecter.
Mm.
Oh, okay, here. It's because it just sorted automatically to Fender. That would be why. Hey, that makes more sense now. I was really confused.
I think that Lakeland's part of that series too, because they do a PJ5, so it should have a relic finish and a maple or a roasted neck.
Not maple fretboard, fingerboard. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Oh, nope, it's only a 4. I put 5-string or more. How is this 5? Where are the other strings, Chris? I'm missing them. Where'd they hide them? Are they on the back?
I think somebody just clicked the wrong box, man.
Oh, well, that could be. Could be. I love this finish.
Yeah, but I don't. There's just something about those that I don't like the look of. I can't.
I would love exactly what that's showing if those pickups were in white.
I really wanted to try that when they had what was it? There was like a T-bird pickup on the neck, And
That
then
is the
okay.
Thunder Horse. This is the new Thunder Horse 5, which has all the same pickup configuration, but they're all soap bars instead of being the Mudbucker or Thunderbird thing, and then a P and then a J. Um, they just did all soap bars. I love that rainbow finish. That's cool, but
Yeah.
$2,500, no.
Uh,
Hey, look, there's another one right there.
are they a component builder or
McGrath.
yeah? Is that like a
They're they
build?
do custom build stuff a lot. I know the base channel talks about them a lot.
But is it? Are they building their own stuff or are they assembling it?
I think
Like,
they build it, stain it, all the stuff is my understanding.
so it's not like a Warmoth neck.
I don't know.
Honestly, I have no issue when I see, as long as the price reflects that it's a component build. I have no issue with that because that's, I mean, especially if they're using Warmoth, like Offbeat, they're a component build company. I don't
Well,
know who
there you
makes the
go.
bodies, but they use Warmoth necks, and I'm like, well, Warmoth necks are awesome. So
There you go, Chris. It's already $1,000 off.
yeah, not a Warwick guy.
But that looks like
Every other Warwick I've ever seen.
it looks like a Spectre. Like it looks curved.
I forget. That's a chicken and the egg. I forget who is technically on the right side of that. If it's Warwick or Spectre.
Hmm. I am not seeing many P only with maple here.
Yeah, one of those GNLs. It's the CLF whatever 1K5. That's basically a P base.
What did you say it was?
GNL CLF. Um, L1000 is what it should be. And just look for the 5 string. Yeah, there it is. They make that one has a rosewood board, but they make a.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
1,600. I still say that Schecter, that was a prototype. That looked cool.
I mean, it just depends how much you want to spend.
Well, the Schecter was 12, I believe,
Mm.
12 or 13. This is 16.
I think that's a better base than the Schecter, but I like GNL.
Yeah, I saw on YouTube on my feed someone had a video that came out today, and it was like something, of course, catchy, like the death of GNL. Is Fender buying them?
There's something going on with GNL. I don't nobody, but it's a classic clickbait bullshit. Um, Nobody knows.
Well, I'm sure someone does.
Well, nobody making these videos does.
Yeah. As the
Like other
owner,
topics that spark a lot of debate these days, the people making the videos are the ones that know the least.
as the owner of G&L, I've decided to create my own YouTube channel to tell my secrets to everybody. 5 string. See, these come cheap, but I'm pretty sure that the cheap ones don't have like the curve of the body.
I don't know. We got one. We got two at the store. I don't think they do either.
That's a cool finish, though.
I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ones we have at the store do not have the curved body on the back.
I like that. Not left-handed, but
I bet the Pulse does though. Like I bet once you get, I bet like those do.
probably. I like that. I liked the red better. Like, I don't like that. That is almost no grain. A bunch of grain. Even-ish.
I'm really trying to downsize stuff, so I'm basically doing like Lakeland Reverend, a couple of my custom stuff, and the sentimental bases and getting rid of everything else.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, there was a time when I thought those were cool.
I'm just talking about the color.
Yeah,
I like
there was a time where I wanted one.
distinct contrast.
I was playing in a hard rock group, and I really wanted something like shaped weird, and um, just I never found any. I was really liking those Dunables, but I was waiting for. I was holding out for a 5-string, but the Rex Brown was on the list too. But I was really hoping to see it one because Dunable has like a Korean-made line, and I was really hoping they were going to do a 5-string, but they never did, and that band is on a hiatus.
That's cool.
Yeah, there. Isn't that what you want? Or no, you wanted the Ibanez in that finish.
No, that's what I mean. Like I can get a multi-scale,
Yeah.
and it's the cool red.
Oh, it's not headless though.
That's very true. I asked them at NAMM if they were going to do it, and they were like, "We just started doing multi-scale, so give us some time."
Well, I feel like headless got really hot there for a second, and now it's like there's still some people that insist on it, but it's like it's not as big a deal as it was a couple years ago.
I find it funny because when the Dimension launched, this purple was like, I think it and the silver were the most common of finishes, and now you don't see the purple anywhere, and these ones are like the nicer finish.
Yeah, I mean it's all subjective.
And then what was the one you said, Dunnable?
Dunham, yeah. They had I forget what it's called, but they had like a overseas line, and it was like
They're not guitars. There's no bass.
there is. Click all categories. You're under guitars.
Well, it made it under
Bass
guitars.
guitar.
There we go.
Let's see.
This?
No, I don't know. That's a BASSics. No, I don't. That R2. That's the closest. That's the body shape I was hoping for. I was hoping for a 5-string, and they never did it. And yeah, I really wanted a 5-string on that body shape.
I don't like those pickups. They look weird.
This is a Bill Lawrence thing. Maybe. That P bass is cool.
That one?
No, the single P.
The Gunnar wall?
The Jeff Matz. I don't know who Jeff Matz is.
I want a Gunnar wall bass. Well, there you go, Dino. I don't see a 5-string. Dang, they have a single P pickup though. Maple neck. Yes, Spectre, but Steinberger.
Huh?
Give me Java. Yes, Spectre, but Steinberger, and 3 exclamation points.
Okay. Yeah, Steinberger has a headless bass with the curved body. It would just do NS Designs. Don't do Steinberg. Well, you're spelling it wrong anyway. Just do NS Design. I forget what it's called, but it'll come up. That one, radius. Well, that one has the curve too, but the radius, yeah.
This one looks pretty curved.
That's an upright.
It looks pretty curved.
Yep, I can upright.
I believe, didn't Lob have one of these?
She did, yeah.
And she hated
I
it.
played one. I liked it.
Like, what was it? It was like the hardware or something that she hated. That it was like a pain for. I remember her talking down on it, like that it was a pain for some reason, whether it was the hardware or the string
I
changing or
thought,
something like that.
well, I mean, I only played one in a shop. Um, I mean, it was very typical. There wasn't anything special about it.
This is a problem for me. There's no way to hang this. Like we got the back so that your hand hits something and knows that the end is there, but it. Did you see the new headless ding wall?
Mm-hmm.
And did you see their patent pending hangable headless design?
No, Dingwall's not really. That's another one that's just not really on my radar.
Okay. Oh.
But I saw that they made a headless.
Uh-oh. My camera isn't working. Okay. Well, sure. We'll just go with that. You can see more of my curtains. Hooray. So it was just a few weeks ago I was talking about Dingwall having said that they were going to do a headless on Johnny's podcast, but that he wasn't going to give a date because then he would basically have to be held to it. And he didn't want, like, there it is, effigy. And I love this. I tried looking up on my phone how much is it, and all I'm finding is like this $500 pre-order price, but it doesn't say anything else about, because you have to do custom shop to get it right now.
And then it's gonna be brutal.
Yeah, I just want to try and find a picture where he showed it on the video, but there we go. This will work. So just go away. Let me see the picture. Sure. Okay, fine. Show me a video. So they got with like some F1 racer guy and did the turnable tuning things with their minimalist bridge. Just show the lack of headstock. It's great because you see those, that it has little wings that flip out so that it can hang.
Okay.
And Sheldon mentioned in the like debut video about how you're really blurry.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just closed the thing.
that's fine. I mean, it's a marked improvement, but
You see if my camera will go back. It will not.
I just refreshed it. It looks good on my end.
Yeah, it's fine now. Cool, my dear. Apparently, my wife, they let her get Heath pieces in her pumpkin blizzard instead of pumpkin pie pieces. Okay.
Cool.
Hopefully she got me a blizzard. That's what I'm really hoping for. But no, like I just thought it was funny because in the like just announcement video, he talks about it and he flips out the little wings and he's like, our patent pending design. I was like, can you really patent that we've got little flippers that come out the side? Like that seems a thing that's weird to patent, but whatever. Seems easy enough just to do like any of these and just have a little extra wood that they just
that's what I was kind of thinking. But
did you see that I ordered the GOC?
I saw that you put the picture up in the group text.
Oh, I see how it is. She did not get me a blizzard. She didn't want it to melt.
Well, the next wife will probably do a better job.
Well, that's too expensive. I'll just go buy my own blizzard.
Well,
but yeah, we talked it over, and they had a. I can go ahead and close that now. They had a. They hadn't even shown the orange color. I was really torn between it and the green, and I chose the orange because I don't have anything that's orange. So I have.
Yeah,
I
when I decided I was doing this, I really had a Fiesta red one.
Yeah, I think you told me, and I pulled it up last week.
Yeah, and it had an awesome like flamed headstock and everything. And but when I got there was I don't know, like I've talked to a few different techs and they've all said that it's nothing, but I was just kind of like, you know, you'll often see it. There's like a little bit of filler on the frets, like behind. You'll see if you, unless you have like that, if you can see the tangs or whatever, you'll see like a little bit of filler there a lot of times, and it's nothing, but the little bit of filler had fallen out, and because of the way frets are, it really doesn't make much of a difference. And honestly, if you just put a lot of lemon oil on the neck or something, it would probably swell up and close and totally go away. But I was like, do you have any other ones? And they said, well, we don't have any other Fiesta red, but they had a green one. And I was like, well, bring the green one up. And actually, it doesn't have the cool flamed headstock and all that, but this thing, it's a player for sure. Like this is up there. I've had a lot of really nice precision bases, and this is still in the honeymoon phase. So I want to say this is the best one, but it's too early.
Yeah.
I have a custom shop. There's a store in Pittsburgh called Empire Music, and they do their own. They're a huge Fender custom shop dealer, and they do their own version, their own Fender P bass. It's called the Empire 58, and it's 58 body with a 63 dimension neck or something. But anyway, I had one of those and that was a really good. The only thing that sucks is you had to take the neck off to do a truss rod adjustment and stuff like that. But this one's as good as that one, I would say. And considering the price difference, I'd give the nod to Lakeland because it's like half the price.
I've been going through mine. Like I went through the other day and started looking at, well, a couple weeks ago, and started looking. I was like, well, first of all, like these ones aren't going anywhere. I'm not.
Yeah. I have a group that aren't. That's not even negotiable.
Like the obviously Gorthauer, the Lord of the Rings. That no. The two from Lignum, not going. Cameras, they're hard when you're mirrored. That one and that one.
We're looking at the side anyway. We don't know what you're talking about.
Do what?
We're looking at the side of them anyway. We don't know what you're talking about.
That's fair. And then the back top here is the Strandberg. I was trying to remember their name. Like those ones, no, they're not going anywhere. The close, I don't think's ever going to go anywhere. What about the what?
Never mind.
Did you say the close? I mean, I might be convincible on the close. That's the bass that I got because of going to NAMM and because Bully was there. They gave me a great deal on it. So like
that's gonna be my next. I got them carried. See, it's doing it again. I'm blurring up again.
I'm blurring up.
But I got them into the store, and right now we're only carrying the acoustics, but I've been pushing to start carrying the solid bodies. And if we do that, then I'm going to just try to add a 5-string to the order. I kind of have a close right now.
Someone asked to see close-ups, so.
Oh, that's cool. I remember when you got that.
Yeah, me
now
too.
Who built that one?
Do what?
Who built that one?
So this one was built by Karel Fossempar out of...
Easy for you to say.
Well, if you say so. I actually sent him a message at one point and I was like, okay, I'm tired of saying the Flame Instruments guy. How do I pronounce your name? Because it's Karel. So I was like, is it like Steve Carell? Is it like Carol? And he just sent me a audio recording, and the closest thing is like Steve Carell mixed with the name Carl. So anyway, he built that. His YouTube channel and website are Flame Instruments. The easiest way to get a hold of him is actually through Instagram. So you look for Flame Instruments, you'll see him. But then, of course, Eins isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, my extender bass. That's gonna be a lifer too. It's like I knew when I was designing it and stuff. I knew this isn't gonna be like something I use all the time, but all of my stuff is pretty vintagey, and I wanted something super modern. And yeah,
And Albedo. This is not light.
so if that's passive, then what are the three knobs?
It is rotary switch on the top. You can hear it, which is series, parallel, single coil, then volume, then tone.
Mm.
Then
Oh,
on
is
the
that
opposite
one?
end, very
String.
light. Yeah. She had an accident. I heard a big kaboom in the middle of the night, and I thought, well, whatever happened, I can't change it now, so I'm just gonna stay in bed. And when I got up, it had fallen and landed right on my amp.
My friend that's out of Sweetwater, he's a big Strandberg guy.
The neck is
It's
so
weird.
comfortable. The neck's so comfortable.
Yeah,
I love it. I tried to get Karel to do it on this. I was like, can you pull up like those dimensions of the weird like changing angle trapezoid? And he's like, yeah, they have a patent on that, so I don't want to try. I was like, okay, fair enough.
I
The close, whenever you, if you want, Chris, I could send this to you and you could try it.
well, I mean, I know I'm gonna like it because that's the exact configuration. Um, that's
This
their
one's,
pickups, right?
yeah, and it's
Yeah,
got the
that's what I
pretty
want.
red top.
Yeah, I would. I was looking at just. I think it was just like a gold, just because it was
Oh,
cheaper. Like the maple top was a big price hike.
then this one came from across the pond. Big fancy brand. It's the Gear for Music version of the red sub.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
I got it from Johnny. It has the weird
Oh wow.
7 bolt with the, cutaway so you can reach those frets.
Okay.
It's active passive, but it's always in passive. I took out the battery. The next one I plan that almost certainly won't go anywhere is the Hills.
Yeah, you guys seem to like those.
It's super nice. And another thing is that the owner, Ron, I had sent a message right after NAMM, like a week after. And I was like, hey, excuse me. I was like, hey, so I went by your guys' booth and I wanted to come talk to you, but you guys were literally swamped with people. Like the booth itself had a line. So I saw actually saw one of those and I was like, oh, okay, these are like a Strandberg situation. They're thousands of dollars. That looks cool. I'm gonna go over here. And then I saw a video from Andertons and they were talking about these and they were like, yeah, they're like 800 pounds. And I was like, oh, those are cheap. I should have
Where are
gone
they
over there. Hmm.
Where are they made?
Pretty sure they're made China or Indonesia. Let's see
Mhm.
here. Indonesia.
Hmm, okay.
Also like how they do their compartments on the back.
The piezo.
No.
So what's the middle one?
My only supposition is that it's so they could ground these
Hmm.
rather than, I guess, trying to drill and get a line. Because
That's
there's
why I
nothing
don't make guitars for a living.
because there's nothing like a wire. You can't see a wire run from one to the other. So I suspect they all just go in and they probably bolt in through
Well,
here.
sometimes what they do is the wire will just be on. So that's like one of those what do you call it? Monorail bridges, and so the screw that they use to fasten this out to the body, they'll wrap a grounding wire around that sometimes.
Yeah. So the Hills was pretty cool because I sent the email saying, hey, I tried to come to your booth. You guys were swamped, but I'm super interested. And I was like, I have a YouTube channel. It does not matter because at the time I think it was like 90 subscribers. So I was like, this don't matter to me. However, I do know like 5 other people who have YouTube channels anywhere from, 1,000 to 50,000 subscribers. I'm interested in this bass. Is there a way we could work it out where I could get it, I could try it, I could send it to all of them, and then if I choose I don't want it, I can return it. Like I just asked for an extended return policy. But I was like, you guys will get the publicity from multiple people, and all I asked is the extended return time. And the owner responded, and he's like, yeah, actually, I'll just send you one. I'll send you one of the B stock models. You send it around, and then the last person will pay for the mail to come back, or you get it, and then if you want it, we'll discount it. So I ended up getting it back after Prop and Bully and people tried it, and I was like, okay, hey, I do want it. Like, I really like it. And I don't know if I should say it, but I'm gonna. He was like, well, it saves me the shipping, and we've already gotten people had seen it on Bully's channel and messaged asking about buying them. Like, hey, I saw this bass on Bully the Kid's channel, and they were like, if you can PayPal us $300, and I was done. I have sent it. It is sent now. So I want to keep it. The Dingwall, I don't see any time that I would get rid of my Dingwall unless they make like a headless D-Rock, in which case.
If I were to get into
I
another,
did this. I was stupid. I added that, and now I don't know. There's no way to undo it, so it's just there.
yeah, that so is that pretty Stingray?
What do you
Like
mean?
tone wise, like Stingray-ish?
It has a rotary knob that does things, and it has a volume and a tone that does things.
Probably pickup selection.
Yeah, the one is,
I know
it's
those
like,
are
yeah, they're the pickup selector. It's something like, I think the bridge only, and then it's like the bridge and, no, I think it's neck, bridge and neck. Then bridge, I think bridge middle in series with the neck in parallel, and then just the bridge because it has a 4-way selector. So it's something. If Ibanez ends up doing one of these in red and they tell me they will trade it to me for free, then I would trade them this blue one. Otherwise, I keep it. This was my first end all be all bass. Like I saw this and I was like, if I could just have one of those, I would never need another bass. And then I got one, and then I got more basses anyway. So didn't quite work out as expected. Then the newest edition, which my brother-in-law who works on stuff like this is trying to figure out a way to add a passive switch. Sterling was kind enough to send me the wiring diagram, so hoping to put that passive switch.
Or it's just got it and a couple of those knobs won't be hooked up to anything and you just wire it up like a jazz bass.
Yeah, I might I mean, if in the ultimate extreme, I might get a couple of EMGs because
But
then they're
that's the
solderless.
good thing about having the Sterling over the USA one. Like, you know, you don't feel weird about doing it with that.
Then the one that I did the neck swap because I like the maple better, and it
I
looks
like
so much better with the maple instead of the dark neck. I
I
think
like that top, whatever that is, like flamed poplar or something.
burl. It's actually burl, but
Oh,
not very.
there's flame there too.
It's cool stuff. I like it. Hello, sir. I'm still doing bass. It's been fun. I'll be done soon. My son asking me how was bass. Then this thing, the Fodera.
Yeah, that's another single cutaway. I just don't like the way it looks.
See, I was super excited to get it, and then when I got it, the action was all messed up. I had to send it back to Sweetwater. They like I do setups. I know how to do a setup. I'm
Hmm.
actually really good at doing setups, and no matter what I did, it would buzz. Like truss was set. I had to have the action like as high as I could get it, and it still buzzed.
Hey, if you're good at setups, that's your side hustle right there.
But I had to send it back to Sweetwater. They had it for like a month. They sent it back to me, and it doesn't buzz, but now the action's higher than I want. So, like, I know Pastor Groove said he wants one. One of these days I may sell it. I have two McGrath. They build all their stuff. Dino says he has two McGraths and they build everything.
Cool.
So, there we go. Answer on that.
Yeah.
And then the last one hanging on the wall is the next one to go away. This is the EHB fretless, which Sono is getting back from me.
The one I thought was mine.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to fight Sono for it, I'll let you. But
I don't. I didn't like it. I
I'll
mean,
let you.
it
I'll
was
let
very
y'all
much
have it.
one of those things. It was like I needed a fretless, and it was good enough. I wouldn't say I liked it. Um, it was it was available, and it's not that it was bad. It's just like there's just like you have your picadillos and stuff. I got mine, and there's just
I
stuff about it that I didn't care for. I really liked. I wish more companies did the Rich Light fingerboards.
yeah,
I did like that a lot. It did
but
feel and sound very good, and I thought the color was cool.
nope, that's it. That's gonna go away, and then once it's gone, the GOC will get here. There's nothing else on my radar, and I really am not gonna look at anything like for extra stuff. Maybe Nam shows me something, but
I mean,
outside of those, added the GOC. I do. I once the fretless is gone, I'm gonna look at rearranging the wall because, like you said, all of these, which are my favorites, you can't even see them. So I'm gonna look at redoing some of it. Maybe space it out a little better. Try and get everything on the one wall. I don't know,
so you can just
but
swap hanger, like just put the ones you want people to see on the wall that they can see.
yeah,
Um,
rearrange them in a rainbow color.
I guess.
But
I
yes, we see you, sir.
I yeah. I mean, I'm pretty much my sentimental ones. I don't really count those towards anything, but I'm almost down to where I'm only having I've gotten rid of all the expendable ones almost, and then the rest of them are lifers.
Fair enough. Well, I now have a physical audience, so that tells me that my time is up. So, as always, everyone, thanks for stopping by. This is Chris. If you weren't here last week or you didn't watch the recording, then this is a new thing to you. Chris just recorded a new video a couple years ago. Make sure to go check it out. I'll just
I
bring
mean,
you.
I'm in a lot of videos. My band's been putting out music videos for,
Well, there you go.
yeah. Aristotle, yeah, shameless plug. Aristotle Jones, the Appalachian Soul Man.
Okay. So look up Aristotle Jones, the Appalachian Soul Man. That's for all four of you watching.
It's the band I tour with. It depends. Like we do an adaptive booking thing where it could go from solo acoustic to the full 9-piece band with the horn section and um,
Did you find out if you're coming to St. Louis or Chicago anytime soon?
well, I mean, we were up in Chicago.
I know,
We
but you
didn't.
didn't come see me, so I'm saying the
No,
next time.
but we are. There's talking going on right now for a couple of the festivals that go on out there with promoters that were the same people that got us, the venue show out there that we did.
Sure.
But that's what we're kind of focusing on festivals this year for anchor dates, and then we're going to fill in the gaps with venue dates. It's kind of what our approach is going to be. So if we get there's a couple festivals in St. Louis as well that we applied to, but the if we get one of those, then yeah, we're going to be looking to book venue shows throughout there.
Cool.
So
Well, we'll
right
see if I end up seeing you.
Yeah, I hope. Um, but if not, we're right now we're working with a promoter about stringing some dates together uh, for NAM. So that's a possibility. And what we're thinking about doing is um, basically we're both huge bands, so like get each band getting everybody they can to go, and then just building a group out of it and just using the same band for each singer, pretty much. Um, so it'll be fun. Get to play some other stuff.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We'll see how it goes. So, Chris, is there beyond Aristotle Jones, the Appalachian Soul Man? Is there anywhere else they should look for you?
No, I mean, I there's right now that's pretty much the focus of everything I'm doing is Aristotle Jones. I'm getting ready to start a production thing in November with somebody, and there's going to be a lot of different things that come out of that. Instrumental stuff, just being a session band for some singers that are wanting to cut albums right now that don't have musicians. Yeah, so
Okay.
there'll be a lot of different things that come out of that with under a lot of different acts, and the part of that deal is Royce, which was a band I was in a couple years ago, kind of firing back up and starting to do stuff again. So
Okay.
it's yeah. I mean, right now, when you're an original act that's trying to do stuff, we're about to hit that time of the year where everything drops off. So I'll be doing, I usually jump in with some cover bands, and I usually just take in just that's when we do a lot of writing and all that stuff too. So yeah, springtime is usually when I drop original stuff. But I'm actually working. Part of this deal in November is I'm going to be working with. Been fortunate enough to work with a lot of very good singers over the years, and we're gonna. I want to. I don't know if calling it an album is a good idea, but that's essentially what it's going to be. Where I'm co-writing with these singers that I've worked with in the past that I really liked working with, and just co-writing an album with all of them. So it's going to be
Cool.
complicated on the paperwork end, but it'll be fun to make.
Well, we will look forward, whether it's here or somewhere else, to hear updates.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm going to start. I keep saying it, and then I end up not doing anything. Is like being more active on my. Because right now I just use my personal for everything, but I need to make like a professional one or whatever you want to call it to like
A branded account.
yeah, so I'm not annoying people that like someone I was in the military with like 10 years ago that lives on the other side of the country, and like, hey, come to my show. Like, it's a bit of a commute, but
Yeah, it's only a 12-hour drive.
yeah. So I always try to not do that, but with varying success, I'm sure. But
Fair enough.
yeah,
Okay. We will look to see what we see, and if you're the frequent flyer here, so I'm sure we'll get some updates at some point when they are known.
absolutely. Yeah,
So,
anytime.
well, most anytime. Sometimes you're unable, but yeah,
Yeah, if I'm
life happens sometimes.
if I'm either on a stage somewhere or fixing this stupid house. So, um,
But it's
but
been
yeah,
lovely having you. I appreciate having someone here to talk to who isn't just the screen and whomever might be watching.
I got you, man. Yeah, anytime.
So, that's been Chris. I, of course, am the okayest bassist. As always, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Have a day as awesome as you are.